Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So, we discuss about the Kamavacaracitta. Kamavacaracitta means consciousness that belong to sensuous sphere. Okay. So this citta we have studied before. So today, to review, okay, that the Kamavacaracitta. Firstly, we will review that the Kamavacaracitta. Okay. Yeah, I will share the chart. Before we go there, here is, and then you may see that one. This is not a special one, not a new one, but the one you have already know. So the lowest level is a sensuous sphere, Kamavaccara. Then higher level, that is a 5 material sphere, Rūpāvacaracitta. And then more higher level is immaterial sphere, Arūpāvacaracitta. And then the topmost one is a supramundane, Lokuttara. So we have a 4 Kamavaccara, Rūpāvacaracitta, Arūpāvacaracitta, and then Lokuttara Citta there. So why we call Kamavacaracitta? So Kamavacaracitta means the consciousness that always happens in the sensuous sphere. Okay, that always happens in the sensuous sphere. Because citta is so many, why we are Kamavaccara beings. Okay, we belong to sensuous sphere. So, because we are human beings, as one of the beings that belong to sensuous spheres. So below the human beings, there are 4 woeful beings. Okay, and then above the human being, there are 6 celestial abodes, Deva Loka. So altogether we have 11. So sensuous sphere, in the sensuous sphere there are 11 existences. Okay, 11 existences are there. Okay, we can take note like that. So the consciousness that always have been in the sensuous spheres are called Kamavacaracitta. Okay, so as a human being, sometimes we practice a meditation, and then we attain the jhana. That jhana citta is belong to 5 material sphere. But sometimes it happens only when we practice the meditation eagerly, then there arise that jhana citta. But that jhana citta does not always arise in the sensuous sphere, only for some times. Okay, that's why they cannot be called, this jhana citta cannot be called as Kamavacaracitta, because they just happen for sometimes. So it is like a what? Like a foreigners and local people. Okay, local people. For example, whatever city you live, so your hometown. Okay, so you live in your hometown, So whoever live in that hometown is called local people. So those come and visit to that hometowns are visitors. They cannot be called as a local people. So also here, so jhana citta also sometimes have been called there, some meditators. So, but these jhana citta cannot be counted as Kamavacaracitta. Okay. So also some of the Kamavacaracitta, the citta that belong to sensuous sphere, may arise in the five these sensuous sphere consciousness.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
You said some Kamavacaracitta may happen in the Rupa also, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some of the Kamavacaracitta may arise in the Rūpāvacara existence, five material sphere, immaterial sphere, like that. So they may arise there, but they do not arise always, only for sometimes. So that's why, but these Kamavacaracitta cannot be counted as Rūpāvacara or Arūpāvacara citta as well, because they just go and visit something like, so they visit there, they are just visitors. So that's why we have to understand clearly that Kamavacaracitta means the citta that always happens in the sensual sphere. So Rūpāvacara also the same there, Arūpāvacara also the same there. So Rūpāvacaracitta means the consciousness that always arises in the five material sphere. They are called the Rūpāvacaracitta. So Arūpāvacaracitta also the same. Okay, the same way. In the same way, we can take note. So among the Kamavacaracitta, we have a study last time. So they are Kamavacaracitta. Yeah, this chart. Okay, a loba agusala, twelve agusala citta. Okay, so up to this 12 agusala citta. Okay, 8 loba mula, 8 2 dosa mula, and then 2 moha mula citta. So altogether 12, they are unwholesome consciousness. They belong to Kamavacara. Okay, they belong to Kamavacara because the citta always have been in the Kamavacara sensuous sphere. So another one is this one. The three. Okay. So altogether, the first column, how to call first row. Okay, first row, 7 Vibhaka Citta. And then second row, 8 Kusala Vibhaka Citta. And then the third row, that is Kiriya, functional consciousness. So they be all together 18. These 18 consciousness are called Ahetuka Citta. They are rootless. They do not associate with the Loba, Dosa, Moha, Aloba, Adosa, Amoha. So they are called roots. So, but these citta do not associate with any one of these roots. That's why they are called Ahetuka. Hetu, root, no. Ahetuka, rootless consciousness. Okay. So another one. Here, the last 3 rows, they are 8 Mahakusala, 8 Mahavibhaga, 8 Mahakiriya Citta. Altogether, 24 consciousness. These 24 consciousness are called as Kamavacara Sobhana consciousness. So they belong to Kamavacara, but they are beautiful consciousness. Okay. Beautiful here means consciousness itself is not beautiful, because the consciousness has only one characteristic, that is the characteristics of the awareness of the object. Okay, so that's why there we cannot say Citta as whether it is beautiful or ugly. But how can we say they are beautiful? Is because of their mental concomitance, Cittasika. Because these Citta associate with the beautiful mental concomitance, Cittasika. That's why they are called what? Sobhana, beautiful consciousness. So the consciousness of the Cittasika that makes, that beautify the mind is like a Saddha, faith. This is called Saddha, faith. So
Sorry, Sayadaw. In first you said Saddha, and after that?
Saddha is a faith in the triple gem, and also believe in the karma and its result. So that consciousness, that the mental concomitance, Saddha Cittasika, beautifying the mind. When we have a faith in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and then karma and its result, our mind become clear and then brighter than ever before. So when these mental concomitants, beautiful mental concomitants, led by the Saddha, to arise in our mind, so other than no greedy mind. Okay, mind is free from greed. Mind is free from hatred. Mind is free from doubt. So mind is free from conceit. So, and also free from jealousy. So if our mind is free from these unwholesome and negative mentalities, so the mind becomes beautiful. So not only the absence of these unwholesome and negative mentalities, but also so it associates with the Saddha, Saddha, Sati, okay, and then Samadhi, Panya, and so on. So that's why these consciousness, these mental concomitants are made the mind more beautiful. Okay, make the mind more beautiful. It is something like a what? Suppose every day you wash your face. Okay, so after cleaning, okay, after cleaning with the water, so maybe it is no dust on your face. So that is like a what? It is, the face is like a mind. Okay, and then the clear washing away with the water is like removing agusala citta, or absence of agusala citta. But that much may not be so beautiful, may not make you more very, very, very beautiful, but only when we apply the makeup or whatever cosmetics and so on, then that makes your face more beautiful, more bright. So similarly, so our mind is naturally so just aware the object, and then when that mind is absence of the agusala citta, that is very clean. So on the clean and the clear mind, so what we add more is a Saddha, Sati, Hiri, Ottappa, and so on. These are beautiful mentalities that we put. So then at that time the mind became very, very beautiful. So that's why, so this consciousness, Mahakusala Citta, Mahavibhaka Citta, Mahakiriya Citta, these 24 consciousness are said to be beautiful consciousness. Okay, so altogether 12, 18, and then 24. Altogether we get 54 Kama Vajara consciousness, Kama Vajara Citta. So 54 Citta that usually or always happen in the sensual sphere. Sensual sphere is 11 types of existences. Okay. So and then if we say if we classify these Citta, Kama Vajara 54, we can classify in many different ways. So number one way is Jati. Okay, Jati means cleanse.
Hello, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
So after Jadi, what did you say?
Jati is lineage or clan. Like a human being, so we have a clans, or you belong to what clan, what family. So also, so this Citta has a kind of a Jati origin. Okay, so in terms of origin, in terms of Jati, if we classify, we can make a Kusala, Akusala, and then Vipaka, and then Kiriya. So we can classify these 54 consciousness into 4 categories. So here you can see among the 54, maybe you can try to find it out how many Kusala Citta. So you will find only 8 Mahakusala Citta. Okay, these 8 Mahakusala Cittas, they are what? They belong to Kusala Jati. Okay, then if you look at the Akusala, 12 Akusala Citta, Loba, Dosa, Moha, Mula Citta. So these Cittas, they are rooted in the Loba, Dosa, and Moha. So that's why they are what they belong to Akusala Jati, unwholesome origin. Okay, so that's why these 12 Cittas can be classified, can be grouped as Akusala Jati. 12 Akusala, we can simply say. So now we get Kusala 8, Akusala 12. And then regarding the Vipaka, you can see, so among the 18 Aheduka Citta, so the first 7 Akusala Vipaka Citta, so this also you can see they are Vipaka Citta. And also 8 Kusala Aheduka, Kusala Vipaka Citta, they are also result. Okay, they are not the cause, but they are result of it. This number 7 Cittas are the result of Akusala. Okay, they are rootless. And also next row is the result of a Kusala, result of a wholesome. They are also rootless. So they share the same nature of the being result. Okay. So we get the 15. Okay, 15 Vipaka Citta. So here also, among the 8 Mahavipaka, among the 24 Kama Vajara Sovana Citta, these 8 Vipaka, Mahavipaka Cittas are there. So they are the result of 8 Kusala Citta, Mahakusala Citta. So that's why. So we can plus 15 plus 8, altogether 23. Okay, 23 Vūpāvacaracitta are there in the Candamukha sensuous sphere. So 8 kusala, 12 akusala, 23 Vūpāka we get. And then the last one, the last group is a Kiriya, functional consciousness. Here you can see among the 24 Kamavajara Sovana Citta, we have 8 Mahakiriya Citta. Kiriya is a functional, just doing, but no result. It will not produce. Even though it is action or doing, but the action that will not produce any result. So that they call Kiriya. So Kiriya Citta 8 you get. And also among the 18 Ahetuka Citta, here is Ahetuka Kiriya Citta 3. So 8 plus 3, we can get 11. Okay, 11 Citta that they belong to Kiriya Jati, because they just make an action but produce no result. Okay, so now collectively we can know, according to Jati Veda, we can simply say Jati Veda. In terms of Jati, we can count, we can classify Citta, and then 11.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
Is it according to the Jati we can classify something?
Yeah, according to Jati, we can classify 54 Kamavacaracitta. Okay, so if we classify, then number 1 group is Kusala group. 8 Kusala we get. Number 2 group is 12 Akusala. Okay, and then number 3 group is 23 Vūpāvacaracitta. Number 4 group is Kiriya, 11 Kiriya Citta. If we put all together, all these numbers together, then there you can get what, 54 Kamavacaracitta. So in terms of Jati, in terms of origin. Okay. So that is one way of a classification. So do the Kamavacaracitta. So another way is we can classify these 54 consciousness in terms of a Vedana, in terms of a feeling or sensation. Vedana is a Pali word. Some scholars interpret as a feeling. Some interpret as a sensation. Okay, for whatever it may be, it refers to the Vedana, experiencing. Okay, experiencing the object. So how do they experience? So there's some consciousness experience the object with a pleasant feeling. Okay, pleasant manner. Some consciousness with the unpleasant manner. Some consciousness is a neutral manner. So pleasant also we can divide into 2, physically, mentally. Okay, so also unpleasant also we can divide into 2, physically and mentally. Okay, so altogether, in brief, there will be 3 Vedana, 3 sensations, but in detail we can make it, there are 5 sensations. Okay, so firstly we can we will divide, we will classify these 54 consciousness into 5 sensations. Okay, so it is not difficult for you because you simply see the chart. So whatever I write here, S is the somanasa, the pleasant, mental pleasant feeling. Okay, so how many S you just count. So whenever you see this S, it represent what? Represent somanasa, vedana, mental pleasant feeling. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you can get a 4 from the 8 loba mula citta. And also you can count here. Now here you can see 1, okay, 1S. That is the mental pleasant feeling. Here among the 3 ayaduka kiriya citta, you see 1 mental pleasant feeling S. So in the 8, so altogether we get a 6. Okay, 6 mental pleasant feeling. From the 8 loba mula, we get the 4. And also from the ayaduka kusala vipaka, we get the 1. And then ayaduka kiriya citta, we get the 1 mental pleasant feeling, 1S. So altogether we get the 6. And then we add more. In the 8 Mahakusala citta, we can find 4S. It means 4 somanasa vedana. So pleasant, mental pleasant feeling. In the 8 Mahavibhaga also 4S. Okay. In the 8 Mahakiriya also we find the 4S. So altogether 4, 4, 4, you get how many? So 14. 4, 4, 4, 12. So 12 plus 6. Altogether we get 18 pleasant feeling. Okay. In the among the 54 Kandamukha, there are 18 consciousness that associate with the and also in terms of the
Sorry, Sayadaw.
yeah.
Is it 18 Jaidas? Something.
18 jeta that associate with the mental pleasant feeling. Okay, so we can simply say in Bali, 18 somanasa sahagata citta. Okay, 18 somanasa citta also we can simply say 18 somanasa citta. So let's try to find unpleasant, mental unpleasant feeling. Mental unpleasant feeling is called domanasa. So here I write D. So D represents domanasa. Okay, mental unpleasant feeling. So there are only 2 mental unpleasant feelings among the 54 Kandamukha citta. So 18 somanasa, 2 domanasa. Like this, please note. And then what about the physical pleasant feeling and mental pleasant feeling? Here, physical pleasant feeling is written as a sukha vedana. So here I put it su, su, sukha vedana. Sukha vedana is referred to mental pleasant, physical pleasant feeling. And then only 1 we get. And then do refer to dukkha vedana, mental, physical unpleasant feeling. Okay, so only 1. So sukha vedana, sukha 1, dukkha 1, like that. Okay, so now we go to the upekha vedana, neutral feeling. So in the 8 loba mula citta, you can see 4 you represent upekha. Okay, upekha vedana, neutral feeling in English. So here 4 from the loba mula citta, 2 from the moha mula citta, and then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 from the 7 ayaduka akusala vipaka citta. Okay, and also here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here also sits you. It means sit Ubekha Vedana. Okay. Sit Ubekha Vedana from the Ayeduka Kusala Vibhaka Citta. And also here Ayeduka Kiriya Citta, there you can see 2U, 2 Ubekha Vedana. So altogether, how many we get? Okay. 12, 14. Okay, 14 here is a 15, 16. 16 plus 4 is a 20. So altogether now we get a 20 Ubekha Vedana from the Agusala and
Sayadaw, how can you now it's 20, sorry.
Okay, 20 Ubekha Vedana from the Agusala and Ahetuka Citta. So we continue to count. 8 Mahagusala Citta, we count 4. And then 8 Mahavibhaka Citta, there we see 4U. And also 8 Mahakiriya Citta, there you can see 4U. So 4, 4, 4, we get a 12. 12 Ubekha Vedana from the 24 Kamavajara Sovana Citta. Okay, so 12 plus 20. Okay, 12 plus, yeah. So 12 plus 20, how much? How many? 24. Okay, 12 plus 20. So 24.
No, sir. Sorry, Sayadaw. 20 plus 12 is 32.
Oh, 20. Okay. 20, sorry. 20 plus. Okay. So from the Agusala Ahetuka, we get a 20. Okay. And then from the Kamavajara Sovana, we get a 12. So 20 plus 12, we get a 32. Okay, 32 Ubekha Vedana. So you may count, you may put all these numbers together. So maybe we can say Somanasa 18. And then Domanasa 12, Domanasa 2, Sukha 1, Dukkha 1, and then 32 Ubekha. Altogether we get 54. 54 Kamavajara Citta we get in terms of the Vedana sensation or feeling. Okay. So now we get you are getting more clever. So to count. Jadi in terms of the Vedana. So okay. In terms of Jadi, in terms of the Vedana, you know that. So here, so after that also I give here 80 to 32 and then 1, 1. 18 refer to Somanasa, 2 refer to the Dhomanasa, 32 refer to the Ubekha. Then number first one refer to the Sukha Vedana. Second one refer to the Dukkha Vedana. So in terms of Vedana, you can make it what 54 Kamavajara Citta. So also in terms of the Sambhayutta, Vipayutta. Okay. So here, so this one is a Sambhayutta, associate. Okay, association may be different from one another. So whether it may associate with a deity or not, around you or not, or it may associate with the wisdom or not. Okay, so in terms of the Sambhayutta, you can simply say here. So here what I mentioned is the Ditigata Sambhayutta. Okay, the final S. DIS means Dedikata Sampayutta. DIV means Dedikata Vipayutta. So whenever you see Dedikata Sampayutta, they are so they are what? Sampayutta. You can count as a Sampayutta. So here in the 8 Loba Mula Citta, you can find 4 Sampayutta, 4 Vipayutta. Okay, alternatively, 4 Sampayutta, 4 Vipayutta. Okay, and also in the 2 Dosa Mula Citta, you can see here Patika Sampayutta, Patika Sampayutta. So S refers to Sampayutta. So the last S. So this one also we can count as a Sampayutta. So altogether Sampayutta 6 you get. And also in the case of a Moha Mula Citta, Vijigajja Sampayutta and Udijja Sampayutta. Okay. So that is Sampayutta. So it associates with the Vijigajja doubt. And then it associates with the Udajja restlessness. So they are also can be counted as a Sampayutta. So altogether, among the 12 Akusala Citta, you can get 8 Sampayutta, 4 Vipayutta. So Akusala 12 you get. All Ayaduka Cittas cannot be counted as a Sampayutta or Vipayutta. Okay, they are free from the association. So we can simply say free Citta. Sampayutta, Vipayutta, free. So in the 8 Mahakusala also, you can see 4 Sampayutta, 4 Vipayutta. The same goes with the 8 Mahavibhaka and 8 Mahakiriya Citta. So altogether, so 12 Sampayutta, 12 Vipayutta we can get. And also from the Akusala, if we add 12 Sampayutta plus how many? 8 Sampayutta. So we get the 20 Sampayutta here mentioned. This 20 is a Sampayutta. So this one 16 is a Vipayutta Citta. 16. And then the Citta which are 9 Sampayutta, no Vipayuttas are 18. 18 Ayaduka Citta. So that they go Sampayoga Veda in terms of the association. Okay. In terms of the Sampayoga, in terms of association. So we can make it 54 Kamavaccara Citta. Okay. So another one is Asankharika, Sasankharika. Okay. So regarding Asankharika, prompted and unprompted. Unprompted is called Asankharika. Prompted is called Sasankharika. Yeah, 8 Loba Mula Citta, we can see 4 is Asankharika, 4 is Sasankharika. In the 2 Dosa Mula Citta, 1 Asankharika, 1 Sasankharika. So for the 2 Moha Mula Citta, they are neither Asankharika nor Sasankharika. So also 18 Ayaduka Citta, they are neither Asankharika nor Sasankharika. So what we get is a 5 Asankharika, 5 Sasankharika from these Citta. And also 20 Citta which are free from the Asankharika and Sasankharika. Okay. So in the 24 Mahakamavaccara Sasankharika for the saying goes with the Mahavibhaka.
Sorry, Sayadaw, you say among the 24 Kamavacana Sopana Cittas?
Yeah, among the 24 Kamavaccara Sopana Citta. So there you can see 4 Asankharika, 4 Sasankharika from the 8 Mahakusala Citta. So also 4 Asankharika, 4 Sasankharika from 8 Mahavibhaka. So Mahakiriya also the same. So the same number we can get. So we can say count how many So but there are 5. Okay. 5 plus 12 asankharika. Altogether 17 asankharika. And then 17 sasankharika. And then remaining 20 are neither asankharika nor sasankharika. So altogether we can combine. We have what 54. Okay, 54 Kamavacaracitta. So that is all of them belong to Kamavacara. Okay, in order to digest, we have to count like this. The reason is to know very well. Okay, to know very well the list, whether it is asankharika or sasankharika, and also another benefit for the understanding this citta is in that whenever, because these cittas belong to Kamavacara sensuous sphere, that's why we are always with one of these cittas. Okay, because these cittas are the local cittas. Okay, so we are also Kamavacara being. That's why whatever, whenever one of these citta arises in our mind, we can easily recognize. Suppose the dosa, angry mind arises, and how it arises. Because of it automatically arises, or because of the temptation or the others, and so on, we can differentiate. So we can recognize our mentality. So also whenever we see an object, their eye consciousness arises. So we can easily recognize what happened with our mind. And also when we pay homage to the Buddha, so at that time, whether it is associated with the jnana, wisdom or not, whether because of the encouragement or the others or yourself or not, you can easily recognize. So by recognizing so our mentality, so we can also differentiate whether it makes whether the arising of that consciousness make us worry, make us tired or not. Okay, make us tired or not. So sometimes some agusala citta. So whenever the agusala citta, lobha, dosa, moha, mula citta arises, they make us worry, they make us burning, so they make us our mind what black or dark, okay, dirty. So then you can know by yourself. Now we can know by ourselves that, oh, this is a dirty mind, not good, not beneficial for me. Okay, and also if I act in accordance with this mind, it is also harmful to others. So we come to know by ourselves. So we come to know our mind with our own knowledge. Then we can abandon, we can make not to arise such a burning consciousness in our mind again. Okay, and then if it arises, then we just aware it. This citta does not last for a long time. It arises because of the conditions, and also it disappears. So that's why the Buddha, in the Kammasa Dhamma Sutta, in the Sutta, so the Buddha explained to the people, because the people over there are confused whether which religion is a good, which teacher is a good or not. They cannot decide, because many teachers come visit to their place and also teach, in many different ways, so differing from one another. That's why they got a lot of headache. Then when the Buddha visit to that their place, they ask, so which one is a good? So which one is a bad? The Buddha explained then, so you trying to know yourself. Whether this Citta arises.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
He said you try to know by yourself or something.
Yeah, the Buddha explained then. Okay. So don't follow or don't believe in a person. Okay, don't believe in others. Okay, because of your teacher said or because it is tradition and so on. Don't accept it like that. But what you have to do is you trying to distinguish it by yourself. You trying to know yourself whether this consciousness is good or bad, helpful or harmful. So once it arises in our mind, for example, Agusala Citta, Dosa Mula Citta arises in our mind. It is very hot, very burning. So then we can easily know that, oh, this is not good to me. This is even harmful to my head, harmful to my life. Okay. And also it is harmful to others as well. So then it means that we come to know about that Citta with our own understanding. Then the Buddha said like that. If you understand like that, then you abandon is agusala, unwholesome, unbeneficial. Then if you see some consciousness arises in our mind, it is peaceful to you, and also it is not burning, but rather it is encouraging. Then with your own understanding, you accept it. Oh, this is a kusala, wholesome, beneficial. So then you have to develop, you have to make that kind of a citta arise. And also you better give a more condition for the arising of that consciousness, which is helpful and then peaceful. So in this way, we can know, we can distinguish, differentiate by ourselves, okay, our mentality. So that's why this way of analysis. So the more you analyze it like that, not just to what boast other people. I can count how many are there, how many Sambi or Somanasa, how many Domanasa, how many Sambiyoga, or how many Asankarika, and so on. Not for that purpose. The enumeration of that kind of a classification is not for that purpose. The main purpose is like that. The more we digest, the more we are very familiar with this kind of consciousnesses that are not they are not strangers. They are our relatives because they are always with us. But we have to be aware of it. Which one is good or which one is bad? Like we trying to know people around us. Okay, we have many people around us. Some are very good and very helpful to us. Some are very bad and harmful to us. So we trying to know the people and also trying to choose which one is appropriate to make a friend and so on. So also we have to be very clever in choosing the good consciousness from the bad one. Okay. So then that will be very beneficial and helpful in our life. Okay. So that is something about the, just to review Rūpāvacaracitta that we have studied before. So now we go to the Rūpāvacaracitta, 5 material sphere, as I told you before. So these Cettas always happen in the Rupa material, in 5 material sphere. That's why they are called Rūpāvacaracitta. So 5 material sphere. So how many existences are there? So Rūpāvacara is the 16 Rūpāvacara existences. Okay.
Sayadaw, 16 or 15?
Including Asanya Saddha.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So how many? Prathama Jhana 3, Tudaya Jhana 3, Tatiya Jhana 3, and then 4th Jhana, also we can say 5th Jhana. So 5th Jhana is Vihaphala, Asanya Saddha, Sodawasa 7. Okay. Vihaphala, Asanya Saddha, Sodawasa. So over there is the 7. 7 4th jhana existence, and then 3 third jhana existence, altogether 10. And then 2nd jhana 3, 1st jhana 3. Okay, altogether 16 Rūpāvacara abode, Brahma abode. Okay, so they live. So they live on the. They don't live on the food. Okay, so jhana bliss.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
Could you please repeat after you said they don't live on food and after?
Yeah, they don't live on the food like we do, like we eat. Okay, but what is their food? Their food is piti, joy. Okay, their food is a joy. So joy is also no other joy, but the jhana bliss, jhana piti, the piti that associate with the jhana. Okay, they enter the jhana. So that jhana is their food. Okay, so to live many worlds, I guess they live over there. So also they don't need electricity. They don't need a light, outside lights, outside external lights. They live with their own lights. Sayam Baba, Piti Vekha. Okay, Sayam Baba. They have their own light. Their body is with a lot of radiation, lot of lights. Okay, with the light, with their own lights, they live. So they are 16 Rūpāvacara existences. Okay, so the consciousness that usually that always arise in these existences are called Rūpāvacaracitta. Okay, sometimes these Rūpāvacaracitta may arise in the sensual sphere as well, but because they just arise for some times, that's why they cannot be regarded as a karma vachara, even though they happen in the karma existence. So I will share another screen. Okay. Okay, wait a moment. Where is Cittapada? Cittapariccheda. Okay, Sovana Citta finish. Abhayatuka here. So here, Rūpāvacaracitta. So in Bali, Vidaka, Vijara, Piti, Sukhe, Kagata, Sahidam, Patamajana, Kusala Chitam. Okay. So this is here you have to pay attention to this Kusala Chitta. Okay. It is a Kusala Chitta. So numbering also there you can see. Numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means there are 5 Chitta, 5 consciousness. Okay. 5 consciousness, they are Kusala Chitta. They belong to sensory 5 material sphere, Rūpāvacaracitta. That's why we can simply say 5 Rūpāvacaracitta Kusala Chitta. So because these Chitta usually happen, mostly happen in the Rūpāvacaracitta existence. That's why they are called Rūpāvacaracitta. In terms of the nature, origin, jati, they are kusala, the cause. They are wholesome, and also they have a no harm. Okay, they are wholesome. They have a no harm. So, but the more peaceful than the Kamavacara Kusala Chitta. So, there are 5 consciousness. So they are arranged here. Patama jhana, Patama jhana, Patama, Dudiya, Tadiya, Chatutha, Panchama, like that. Patama is the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and then the fifth. Okay. And also they are called jhana chitta. Okay, they are called jhana chitta. So jhana means, the meaning of a jhana here is, so something, the jhana is something that meditates, okay? So something that tends to meditate, tends to fix our mind on an object, okay? Tends to fix our mind. One definition of a jhana.
Sorry, Sayadaw, could you please repeat that definition?
Yeah. The first definition of a jhana is that, so something that tend to fix our mind on a object. That's why it is called jhana. Okay. So when these mental factors are there, so our mind is firmly fixed on an object without moving, without running to any other object. Okay, so that is the first definition. Second definition is, so the Dhamma, or the Dhamma that burn up all opposite and or negative mental hindrances. So that's why they are called jhana. So first one is meditating. We can simply say that because with this we meditate. That's why it is called jhana. Another one is with this we burn mental defilements. That's why they are called jhana. Okay, jhana. So here, even though I say with the instrumental case, with this we burn or with this we meditate, actually they themselves, so these mental factors, they themselves meditate. Okay, so they themselves fix on an object, and also they themselves burn the objects, burn the mental defilements. That's why they are called jhana. So that is the definition of a jhana. So these the Dhamma that meditate or that bans the mental hindrances are not the power, not the ability of one Dhamma, one mental fetter, but the capability or the collective force of the 5 mental fetters. Okay, collective force of the 5 mental fetters. So here you can see Vidaga. Vidaga is the thought, initial application of the thought. So once we see the object, the object appear in front of our eyes. Then, so firstly, we with the Vidaga, firstly direct the mind toward the object. So that they call Vidaga nature. And then Vijara has that much power, not many power, not very powerful. If Vidaga is alone, just direct the mind toward the object. Okay. Then Vijara is also another mentality, another mental fetter, which trying to repeat, okay, trying to repeat the thought on that object. So trying to redirect, okay, redirect the mind on that object again and again. Okay, so that is the nature of the Vijara. So Vijara alone also not powerful. The Vidaga alone also not powerful. Just directing the mind toward the object and also redirecting the mind toward the object. And also another one is a piti. Piti is a rapture or joy. So that is the nature of piti. Okay, whenever we feel joyful, then there is a piti. Okay, piti that much, not big power, not the strong power. If it is alone. So also another one is a Sukhi Gagada. Sukhi Gagada you divide into 2, Sukha and Egagada. Okay, Sukha and Egagada. Okay, pleasant feeling. So pleasant feeling means that they're just experiencing the object with the and pleasant feeling here means just experiencing the object in a pleasant manner. Okay, just experiencing the object. So if it is a sukha alone, also not powerful, just experience the object, but enjoying the object. And also another one, the last one is ekagata. Eka-egata. Eka-ega means one pointness. So in the Dhammasingani Pali, they are mentioned Cittasi Gagata, Cittasa Egagata. So state of being one pointness of the mind. Okay, one pointness of the mind. So it means fixing the mind on an object, on a single object. So that they call Egagata. Egagata alone also not powerful. Just fit the mind on an object. Okay, that's all it can do. But when these 5 fetters put together, work together, they become a strong force, or very collective and concerted force, to firmly fix the mind on the object. And also at the same time, they start to have a power to burn up all mental hindrances, nivarana. So that's why. So when these 5 mental fetters are together, then it is called that first jhana attained, or first jhana, first Rūpāvacaracitta arises in our mind. So the second, the third, the fourth, this is the fifth, the order. Why they become like this in that order? So in the commentaries they are explained that they should be attained in that order. Okay, as a meditator, suppose you start to practice concentration meditation. Okay, you prepare the object, meditation object, and then you fix your mind on that object, like a Patavi, the earth, like that. So then the first jhana that you will attain is this jhana. So there, it consists of the 5 fetters, and also it start to burn the mental hindrances, like that. Only after the attainment of the first jhana, you will attain the second jhana, if you continue to practice. So also, if you continue more, then the third, the fourth, and the fifth. That's why, because they are arranged in that way, starting from the first to the fifth, because they will be meditator were attained in that manner. Okay, were attain the jhana in that manner. So also another explanation is that when the Buddha, so as a bodhisattva, before he attained the enlightenment, he also practiced this jhana meditation. So when he practiced the jhana also, he attained in that way. So when he explained, when he give instruction, meditation instruction, to the others also, the Buddha explained in that way. That's why, according to the order of the Buddha's teaching, okay, according to the order of the Buddha's teaching also, so it appears like this. That's why they are arranged as the first to the fifth. So it means that you cannot directly attain the fourth jhana, but without attainment of the first or second or third jhana. Okay. So if you practice, you will attain jhana in this way, starting from the first jhana. And also the Buddha also preach according to the attainment. The Buddha preach the teaching in that way. So that's why they are arranged in that order. Okay, and also regarding the attainment of regarding the jhana. First one is what it is regarding the definition of a jhana. So before I already explained, there are 2 definitions. First definition is it fits the mind on an object. Okay, family fits, not just fits 1 second, 2 seconds like that. It family fits. So the mind on an object, on a single object. That's why they are called jhana. So fixing the mind is also not a power of a single mental concomitance, but the collective power, collective force of these 5 fetters. When they work together, so Vidaka firstly, so if you imagine that Vidaka firstly direct the mind toward the object, and then Vijara, with the Vijara, so it go trying to repeatedly direct the mind on the object. And then the more you you consider about these about the object, okay, the more you think about the object, the clearer you see the object. Okay, then what happened to you is a BD arises. Okay, BD also follow automatically. BD arises, and also if there is a BD, also sukha, happiness, okay, arises. Then when there is a sukha, then ekagata. So sukhi no citam samadhi yati, the Buddha explained that. Only when there is a sukha, your mind is concentrated. Okay, sukha is a direct cause for the arising of the concentration. So sukha, it is followed by the ekagata. In this way, that family face, our mind is a family face on an object. So by that time, our mind is a family face on an object, then no sensual desire, kama chanda, nivarana will not arise. And also, vyabhada nivarana, mental hindrance of the dosa, anger. Okay, anger will not arise. Okay, and also, thina meda, sleepiness. Okay, we can simply say sleepiness because you are happy and also joyful, and also mind is a family face on the object. Other time, no sleepiness will arise. Okay, and also what odaja, kogoja, so restlessness of the mind and remorse. So since our mind is a family face on the object, then our mind will not run away from this object to that object. Okay. Then kogoja means doubt. Kogoja means what? Kogoja is a remorse. Okay. You will not get any remorse or regret. Okay. Because at that time, Vijikaja, so no doubt. Okay. No doubt will arise. So because our mind, the doubt will arise because our mind is not really concentrated on that object. Okay, when we really study or when really look at some object, then so we clearly know that whether it is the nature or that nature. So that in this way, doubt will not arise. So also, if our mind is really concentrated with these 4 or 5 mental fetters, then Vijikaja also will not arise. Okay, in this way, 5 hindrances are banned. Okay, 5 mental hindrances are banned. So that what I explain here is a collectively banning. So in the commentaries, they also explain that. So each mental fetter, they ban each mental
Sorry, Sayadaw. Could you
yeah.
please repeat the sentence? What did you say? I couldn't hear clearly. Thank you.
Adam, where we start?
You said in the commentary something.
In the commentary, yeah. In the commentary, they are explain what each mental fetter ban up their respective mental hindrances. Okay, so one fetter, one nivarana. One fetter ban up one nivarana. So here, for example, the starting one, vidaka is there. So vidaka is a thought. Okay, so whenever the thought, or we can simply say that directing the mind toward the object. So it means that we are thinking. Okay, we are thinking about the object. So at that time, no tina meta, no sleepiness will arise. Okay. Sometimes or some nights when you go to bed, you cannot sleep. Why? Because our mind is thinking this one, that one, this one, that one, like that. So long as we are thinking, we will not sleep. So the same thing. So here, Vidaka, whenever Vidaka arises, no sleepiness is there, no tina, no meta, sloth and torpor will not arise. So in this way, with the rising of the Vidaka, tina meta is abundant. Okay. And then about the Vijara, second mental factor. So Vijikejaya, Vijaro, they are explained. So Vijara abundant, Vijikeja. Okay, Vijara abundant, Vijikeja. Vijara is a repeated application of the thought. Okay, or sustained application of the thought. We apply, we try to sustain the application of a thought. Okay, we try to keep the thought. So in that way, so the more we think about that, okay, the more we think about the object, the more we think about the literature or text, then the less doubt will be there. Okay, so in this way, Vijara abundant Vijikeja. Vijara burn up mean the hindrances known as what the skeptic doubt. So BD abandoned Vyabhada. BD abandoned Dosa Vyabhada. BD is the joy. Okay. So whenever joy arises, angry mind will not arise. Okay. Anger will not arise. In this way, BD abandon or BD burn up Vyabhada Dosa. And also Sukha. Sukha is happiness. So whenever happiness arises in our mind, whenever we are happy, there is no restlessness and also no remorse. Okay, so restlessness and remorse, Odaja and Kokojas are abandoned by the Sukha, the mental factor. Sukha is a pleasant feeling. So whenever you feel happy, at that time you don't feel tired. Okay. So restlessness, English word, they interpret Udaja as a restlessness of the mind. Mind become restless. If you cannot take a rest, then you feel tired, you cannot be happy. So, but whenever you are happy, restlessness of the mind will not arise. So also remorse will not arise. So in this way, Sukha abandoned the restlessness of mind and the remorse. Then Ekagata, one pointness of the mind. Okay. So with the Ekagata, Kama Chanda Nivarana, okay, the sensual desire is abandoned. So because of the here, if you practice the jhana, okay, jhana meditation, if you practice for the attainment of a jhana, so one thing we have to do is we have to keep our mind away from the sensual desire, as well as agusala, unwholesome mentalities. Okay, unwholesome mentalities. So we should not allow sensual desire to rise in our mind. So that's why here, Kama Chanda, when we are able to fix our mind on an object, there is no Kama Chanda Nivarana. Kama Chanda Nivarana, sensual desire will not arise there. sensual desire. Sometimes you may think, because I look at it very carefully, the more I look at, and then the more sensual desire arises, you may think like that, and you may see like that. So, but in that case, one thing you have to understand the mind is that, so our mind, by the time our mind is fixed on the object, then at that moment, no Kama Chanda Nivarana arise there. So, because this Ekagata does not arise alone, because this Ekagata arises together with the what Vidaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekagata. So why we are focusing on the giving meditation object, okay? So that's why Kamachanda Nivarana, sensual desire, is abandoned by the what Samadhi or Ekagata here. In this way, commentators explain that each mental factors, each jhana factors mental hindrances. So Vidaka, abandon, each jhana factors abandon. So their respective mental hindrances. Okay. In brief, Vidaka abandon, Thina Meda. Okay. Vijara abandon, Vijikeja. Piti abandon, Vyavada. Sukha abandon, Odaja Kokoja. And then Ekagata abandon, Kamachanda Nivarana. So in this way, individually, they abandon their respective mental hindrances. So once we abandon these mental hindrances altogether, so it means at that time we are firmly fixed. Our mind is firmly fixed on a giving object. At that moment, we can call it as the first jhana. First Rūpāvacaracitta arises in our mind. Okay. So even though it is a Rūpāvacaracitta, but it happened for the Kamavacara beings as well. So if we really practice meditation, that is possible for us to attain this jhana. Okay. So with this, we will conclude for today. So we'll see you tomorrow. Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitatu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitatu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.